These 7-star Dragapult raids have been live for a couple of days, so today I'll be going over how you can solo the raid in case you don't have a group to take them down. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So per usual, before we hop into the actual raid strategy, let's take a peek at what you're going to be going up against and what you're going to be bringing in order to take the raid down. Dragapult is going to be level 100 and is normally a dragon and ghost type Pokemon, and it is going to have the Dragon Tera for this raid. It is going to have the most annoying ability on the planet, Cursed Body, which has the chance of disabling a move that does damage to Dragapult. Its main moveset is going to be Dragon Darts, Shadow Ball, Acrobatics, and Flamethrower. However, it does also have access to Dragon Dance and Breaking Swipe. As for what you're going to be bringing, I had to dig this out of my boxes. Someone traded this Pokemon to me like literal years ago, like I think 3 years ago, but you're gonna bring Sylveon out. It's been a while since I've dusted her off. Sylveon is a pure fairy type. You're gonna want her to be level 100, and you're gonna want her to hold the Shell Bell. You are also going to want her to have her ability Pixelate, which turns any normal type moves into fairy type moves, and it boosts the power of those moves as well. As for your EV spread, you're going to want to do full HP and full special with a modest nature. And your moveset is going to be Charm, Fake Tears, Draining Kiss, and Hyper Voice. Charm is going to lower attack, Fake Tears is going to lower special defense, Draining Kiss is going to, number 1, do stab damage, and number 2, give you some HP recovery in addition to the Shell Bell, and Hyper Voice is going to take advantage of the Pixelate ability and hurt a lot, especially after Fake Tears and Tera. But now that you know what you're going up against and what you're going to be bringing in order to solo the raid, let's go ahead and hop into the actual strategy. So a couple of things to keep in mind right off the bat when you hop into the raid. Remember, we are dealing with Cursed Body, which means that our moves do have the ability to get disabled, so we do have some contingencies in case that happens. And number 2, avoid Arboliva. I feel like I say this almost every single raid, but its animation takes 10 billion years. So we were paired with Intimidate, which means for me, I'm gonna go ahead and use Fake Tears turn 1. However, if you are not paired with an Intimidate NPC, you are going to use Charm. So that is one of the things that may be slightly different. But here's our Fake Tears. Why did you attack me like that? That was a little aggressive. Okay, here is our first Fake Tears. So now we're gonna go ahead and Fake Tears again. That would be your first one if you had to use Charm the first time. Now, if you do faint before you get the second Fake Tears off, I'm gonna have you restart, okay? It's just gonna make your life easier. Just restart and try again. Like if you get critted or something. Now that Dragapult has put up its shield, we're gonna go ahead and use Draining Kiss. Stop acrobaticsing me. There's our Draining Kiss. Now, it appears that we did not get our Draining Kiss disabled. However, if you do get Draining Kiss disabled, you are going to want to go ahead and swap over to Hyper Voice. But we're going to try to get 3 of these Draining Kisses off so that we can charge up our Tera Orb. There's our second one. And we're good. Okay, and we're going to go for... Okay, Breaking Swipe was a little embarrassing. There's a couple fairies on the field. Okay. Well, we took no damage. Love that. Oh. Okay, this animation's taking its sweet time. Hold on. Okay, now we can use Draining Kiss again. Like I said, if you don't get this lucky and your Draining Kiss does get disabled by Cursed Body, you can go ahead and swap over to Hyper Voice. Okay, so our Draining Kiss was finally disabled. Love that for me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Terrastalize, and we're gonna go ahead and Hyper Voice here, since we did get disabled. We're gonna get hit by an Acrobatics. There's our Hyper Voice. That did a lot. Oh my god. We're gonna go ahead and attack Cheer this turn, so go all out. And now we are going to Hyper Voice until the shield breaks. Perfect. And we're gonna get our HP restored. It's gonna nullify all the stats now. And we're gonna go ahead and use a Defense Cheer. And now we're gonna go ahead and Draining Kiss, since it's no longer disabled. Now, if Dragapult didn't actually negate all of the effects that turn, what you could do is Hyper Voice or Draining Kiss, whichever one, if one or the other is disabled. and then use Charm. But now we're gonna go ahead and use Fake Tears. And here, depending, like I said, if either one of your moves is disabled, feel free to pick either Draining Kiss or Hyper Voice, and just do that until the raid is over. We obviously are not dealing with any of our moves being disabled at the moment, so I'm just gonna Draining Kiss so we can get our HP back. I mean, we would have gotten HP back either way because of the Shell Bell, but for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna Hyper Voice and see how much this does. See how much a Pixelate Hyper Voice does. That critical hit was actually foul. It's okay. We're gonna get HP back right now. Okay, that did a nice little chunk. Get my HP back. Over here, critting. All right, I'll swap back to Draining Kiss now because somebody decided, actually, no, I don't need to. Never mind. I spoke too soon. We're gonna Hyper Voice again. Stop hitting me with your wings. It's a little aggressive. There we go. And that is how you are able to solo this raid. Like I said, the cursed body is annoying, but we do have some built-in contingencies for that. If you faint while you're terrestrialized, like if you get critted like I did and you manage to actually faint, then obviously you're gonna want to restart, because without Tera, this is not gonna go well. But I am gonna have these steps listed in the description for the actual strategy, just because obviously like it could go different ways for you depending on if you're disabled, depending on if Dragapult clears stats, when it clears stats for me, etc. Whatever. If you have any questions, feel free to check those steps in the description. But here is our Dragapult. We got some sour Herba Mystica, spicy Herba Mystica, our experience candies, Carbo, some Dragon Shards, a TM, an ability patch, some more candies, rare candies, PP ups, and wow, no pearls or anything. Okay. Dragapult's a little stingy. But there you have it. That is how you can easily solo these 7-star Dragapult raids. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and leave a comment down below with what you ended up using in order to take down the raid, as I'm sure people would love other options. And if you did find this video helpful, I kindly suggest that you consider subscribing so that I can continue to make content for you guys. And if you are already subscribed and you would like another way to support the channel, feel free to check out the merch store. There is a link down below in the description that takes you to not only my merch store, but also all of my other socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to those of you who have joined the channel as members. I appreciate you all so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.